is. Here, I want to show you very quickly, though, what we're seeing on our radar. One back into Mississippi real quick. The long track tornadoes that we're developing down towards South Mississippi, those have actually started to shrink in size and they've diminished in strength. And at this time, we don't feel like it's necessary to extend those tornado warnings into South Alabama. Even the storm system coming out of Meridian, it doesn't look like it's going. Okay, so this is video in Jefferson County. This is from Mount Olive in Jefferson County. Look at how these winds are howling and the rain is just falling in sheets across this house. I'm telling you, folks, this is wild weather that we're seeing today. Wow. There could even be a little rotation with that. It even looks like I can even see a little bit of spin with that rain. And you'll notice you can't really tell if it's a tornado or if it's just really bad winds with rain in it. So that's really the deceiving part of today's forecast, is that it's a really big challenge to determine what's straight line winds versus what's tornadic winds. It's just all wind and it's all rain and it's all fast, and it can be damaging for some folks. So we just need to be careful of that. All right, Etowah County, and then we can go to our sky cam here. We can double box that in here at any time when y'all get that, which is, here's what we're seeing right here across north of Steele, over towards Aniana, Sneed, and Douglas, and this is moving towards Gadsden and Reese City. We'll go ahead, and there's a lot of blinking lights on here. These are our newest warnings, so let's go ahead and take our tornado warnings off, and we'll really focus on where those areas of rotation are. Let's put our storm relative velocity on here. This is where this is our shear tracker, so let's kind of turn, yes, that's great. So now we can really get a good idea, and this is actually happening right on top. So just outside of Tate's Gap towards Ferguson's Crossroad, heading towards Steele, Shiloh, up towards really, let's see, South Gadsden, basically. So with that shear marker, it's sitting right on top of where we would likely see that rotation. It's moving back from Moody's Chapel over towards Whitney along Interstate 59. So if you live anywhere along Interstate 59, north of Whitney up towards Gilbert, Steele, and then even into Gadsden, make sure that you get to your safe spot right now. This is important. We're looking at those brighter greens. That's going to be our wind velocity. And as we put a track on this, again, the storm's moving at about 50 miles per hour. Here are some of those cities that are going to be impacted. So Gilbert at about 3 minutes, Shiloh 9 minutes, with Luster being at about 13, Old Harmony 14 minutes. Anyone that sees their name on this map, whether you see it on the dot here or you see it in this blue box right here, go ahead and practice that safety plan, putting as many walls between you and the outside as possible. We can see the lightning there in Gadsden really beginning to light up this, what would now be considered the night sky. The time now is 6:03, and we are going to still endure a pretty long track of some bad weather earlier through the evening hours. And this weather we're already seeing affecting many parts of West and now North Alabama. The atmosphere is pretty ripe. I just checked dew points and I checked air temperature, up in the 70s for air temperature, in the 60s for dew points in Etowah County, which means that the atmosphere has a lot of energy in it. The dew points indicate how much moisture is in the air. Wet air feeds these storms. It's the fuel the storms need to survive, much like the way that your car needs gasoline to go. Now, looking at the wind velocity right now, upwards of 70 miles per hour, where we're seeing this rotation occur. So folks, keep that in mind. And then on the backside here, but as you kind of see, there's the spin in the atmosphere where those the reds and the greens are coming together. So again, this is just outside Ferguson Crossroads there, and looking at our map, this is going to be heading towards Gadsden. So basically traveling right along Interstate 59 towards Steele, and this is going to be heading towards the Chandler Mountain Lake. So it's actually just outside of Chandler Mountain Lake. There's Lake Road that we see right there, and Tower Road. So all of this right there, and then Shiloh, and then from Shiloh we move up towards Steele and then on into Gadsden. So this effectively is going to be moving at about 50 miles per hour as it moves into South Gadsden. There's Gadsden right there where my finger is, and then down towards Shiloh, Steele, and Gilbert. So Steele, Gilbert, you're next on Interstate 59. Make sure to get in your safe place right now as the storm travels in your direction. And if you even live along Highway 11, if you live on Beeson Cove Road or Cove Cutoff Road or in Chandler Mountain Road, make sure that you are getting to your safe place. Here's our severe wind. This is a really good indicator of how fast those winds are going, where we're starting to see the most intense wind. So anywhere you see those brighter greens and those dark reds or maroons there on the screen, that would indicate that. Another feature to look at when we see this S, we've talked about that today, it's making that distinctive little S shape. Well, that S shape is showing us that there's some rotation definitely going on right now in the upper levels of the atmosphere. As we track the storm off to the north and to the east, you can see those cities that will be impacted. So look for your name in the box here. And here's how long until that storm gets to you. So Lester in about 4 minutes. Shiloh, this storm is on top of you. Norton, 7 minutes. And Happy Hollow in about 8 minutes. Keep in mind, too, that this storm system is producing not only the potential of a tornado, but it's also producing severe winds, very, very gusty winds, 70, 80 mile per hour winds. On top of that, we could be dealing with some small hail and intense rainfall. All modes of severe weather are possible, and we're not talking all modes, meaning each city is dealing with a different threat, but all these threats coming at one time. And look back at the history of this storm. This is our severe wind tracker. This goes all the way back into Jefferson County, tracking through northern Tuscaloosa County as it emerges out of Tuscaloosa or out of Pickens County. And look at this. This is 116 miles of continued tracking. We have been tracking this storm system. Now, has it been coming up and down and up and down? Yes, very well may have. But what we know is there has been confirmation on this storm at some degree here and there of this storm actually producing a tornado and the likelihood of some big rotation, even producing some significant wind in some spots. We saw the video there in Mount Olive, likely a place that needs to go get looked at to see if it was a straight line wind event or if it was actually a tornado event. But all eyes right now on the city of Gadsden back towards Steele and Gilbert. Get to your safe